reporting from Manila. We are coming on the air at this, or we are coming to you to bring you the latest update on the Trump presidential immunity. Just moments ago, the Supreme Court. I'll read an article from CBS News. The Supreme Court has ruled that former President Donald Trump is entitled to some level of immunity from federal prosecution for official actions he took while in office. Um, Chief Justice John Robert wrote that we conclude that under our constitutional structure of separated powers, the nature of presidential power requires that the former president have some immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts during his tenure in office, at least with respect to the president's exercise of his core constitutional powers. This immunity must be absolute. As for his remaining official action, he is also entitled to immunity. That's the what they call the opinion written by Chief Justice John Roberts. Here's an article from ABC News. I'll also read it to you, to all of you, for a while. So this might have a significant effect when it comes to the 2024 general election, because I think before this day last year, actually I think it's last year, we already heard of that issues of the presidential immunity. Um, Again, in a ruling 6-3, the rule of 6 majority 3 will post that ruling later. All right, so okay, so here's an article from CNN. The Supreme Court ruled that Donald Trump may claim immunity for criminal prosecution for some of the actions he took in the waning days of his presidency, in a decision that will likely further delay a trial on the federal election subversion charges pending against him. But Chief Justice Robert also written that the president enjoys no immunity for his unofficial acts, and not everything the president does is official. The president is not above the law. All right. In I'll read an article from CNN. This paragraph. In the most closely watched case before the Supreme Court this year, the ruling rejects a decision from a federal appeals court in February that found Trump enjoyed no immunity for alleged crimes he committed during his presidency to reverse the 2020 election result. We cannot I personally say don't think I personally think that uh the one of his crimes, actually, if we'll base it, is the insurrection at the US Capitol. Actually, oh, okay, here is the dissent. All right, I'll read the dissent with the three just okay, we have heard that Associate Justice Sotomayor, Associate Justice Elena Kagan, and Associate Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson were the three dissenting. Sorry, the three dissenting. They said that today's decision to grant former president criminal immunity reshapes the institution of the presidency. It makes a mockery of the principle foundational to our constitution and system of government, that no man is above the law, relying on little more than its own misguided wisdom about the need for quote unquote bold and unhesitating action by the president. Ante at 313, the court gives former President Trump all the immunity he asked for and more, because our Constitution does not shield a former president from answering for criminal and treasonous acts. I dissent. That's the dissenting opinion from Supreme Court Associate Justice Sotomayor with also Justice Alana Kagan and Justice Jackson. She also added that um, never in the history of our republic has a president had reason to believe that he would be immune from criminal prosecution if he used the trappings of his office to violate the criminal law. Moving forward, however, all former presidents will be cloaked in such immunity. If the occupant of that office misuses official power for personal gain, the criminal law that the rest of us must abide will not provide a backstop. With fear for our democracy, I dissent. All right. According to Mark Joseph Stern, senior writer for Slate, um, today's decision is about as a big win for Trump as he could have possibly wanted for expected. The conservative supermajority creates a sweeping new kind of presidential immunity that will insulate many of his alleged crime acts. Uh, many criminal acts from indictment or prosecution. So, I don't think I got this, but based on my understanding, with that immunity, former president, is immune. Uh, the former president has a presidential immunity on the cases he is facing so far. All right. Um, Let me just clear that uh, Mr. Trump is immune for official acts as president. He is not immune from unofficial acts. Please take note of that. Um, all right, so that's the latest. Our coverage will continue on Capital Politics X and Instagram account. For now, this has been a Capital Politics special report. I'm Eden Vargas reporting from Manila. We'll post the decision of the Supreme Court on the presidential immunity. Once again, I'm Eden Vargas reporting from Manila. Have a good day.